Alrighty, let's get into this. All right, so this is the laptop that I ordered. A replacement LCD cover, and screen for. I mean, as you can see, this thing has seen much better days. So this is, for those inquiring, and for myself, this is an Asus FX505GT B15N7, or it's a B. I don't know. Hey, thanks for checking out this video. If you like these videos, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel. Anyways, came in really rough shape. This hinge, as you can see here, is like it's got a curve to it. It's not supposed to have a curve to it. The back is ripped off and the screen is actually cracked. So let's go about getting this guy, getting everything here replaced. The only thing we didn't get was a new front bezel. But then again, I think I bought a combo that was for a slightly different model. So we're gonna see if it's gonna work. I believe when I was lining everything up, when I was looking at it, it should be compatible. But we're gonna find out here quite quickly. So hopefully we got stuff that's just gonna work. Regardless, we're gonna go ahead and take this apart right now. But when you're working on this, if you're in the process of doing this, the most delicate thing you're gonna need to work with is this board. Most times what I recommend doing is getting a little isopropyl alcohol, either some, like the little alcohol pads or swabs, whatever, and just getting alcohol added to a tool to get underneath there. Because if there's no screws holding it in, that means there's adhesive holding it in. And if there's adhesive holding it in, that then means that it's gonna hold on pretty well. The big thing with this is these boards are incredibly thin. And the last thing you wanna do is crack the board in half because you're just a little bit violent with it. I mean, you can see how thin that PCB is compared to even just the camera. So just be careful with that. Make sure you're keeping it set off to the side. Next, we'll start pulling off screws out of these hinges because, like I said, regardless, even if this one doesn't, the stuff that I bought doesn't line up, I need to get this apart and we got to get the correct versions of this stuff ordered. So we're also going to be possibly looking at, where did my screw go? Oh, it's completely gone. We're also going to be looking at replacing these hinges, which I believe came with this kit. Like I said, I found a kit and I was pretty excited. Like, oh, this could potentially be just a one-stop shop for everything here. So each hinge is held in with 3 screws to the LCD cover. When you're going to replace these, you also need to make sure you do not over tighten, because if you over tighten, you can have just as bad a time. All right, and then we just need to remember that these Wi-Fi cables go underneath this aluminum. There and here, and then kind of the same thing that we did with the camera. You just got to be careful. This is just copper with adhesive on the back of it. So you just got to get it off of there. Make sure you don't rip them or break the little boards, and then you just gotta work it up and get the guy off of there. And gentle, there we go. Okay, and that's the back off. Set that down there, set all this stuff down here, and let's see what we got. What is this one? Pretty sure this guy's gonna be the screen, if I had to guess. I love how they use both tape and adhesive to make this just so much more difficult. All right, so this is actually the replacement hinges and the actual replacement hardware, which we have to be careful. This thing already has a bend in it. All right, so kind of look at the cursory glance at these hinges. They are the same. So that is the same. That is the same. We got that. That's that one. It's that one. We're gonna have to take the bottom of this off for sure. Alrighty. Let's do some comparisons here. So we got this. This is the old bad one. I have a feeling because the hinges are gonna fit, this is gonna be pretty close too. Yeah, that looks the same. And then this is actually the big one. This is the rear, where, like I said, once again, I'm pretty sure, yeah, all this stuff is gonna line up. These are all the same. These are all the same. Yep, we are good to go. Let's get this thing put together. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build the LCDs first. Actually get it all put together, get the hinges installed, get these cables installed. No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to, because we got to get the bottom of this open. All right, so let's get this thing apart. So when we're taking the bottom off of this guy, you can see we got some we got some beefy long screws here. So make sure you are keeping track of where they are and making sure that they go back in the same place, because the last thing you want to do is shove one of these screws in the wrong place and then suddenly be poking screws through the bottom of your laptop. Though I say that, so far all of these screws are the same length, except for the center one, which we have a tiny one, a long one. So these all the front screws are the shorter guys. So make sure you keep track of that as well. Okay, so then I don't know. Okay, let's pull that out. All right, so to get this guy apart, you have to. All right, so the seam is actually quite high on this, so I'm expecting to see a little bit of dust and whatnot in here. I really hope I don't have to remove the motherboard to get these hinges out. Does not look like it. All right, so once you're inside of this guy, got your battery, got a spot for a hard drive. We have an NVMe over here. We have 2 RAM slots. One of them is filled, the other one is not. Our CPU fan. Looks like someone has been in here and probably repasted this before. This is the GPU fan. This is the CPU fan. You can tell because the GPU is going to be a little bit beefier than the CPU. GPUs generally run hotter. But yeah, overall, not bad packaging. All right, let's pull some hinges. So this hinge is held in by 2 screws. Out with the old, in with the new. And we will do the same thing on this side. This side we gotta be a little bit more careful. There's a unique element over here where there's actually, show you guys here, there's a little cutout in the top of it. That little black spot right there is actually not part of the hinge. It's actually the top of the DC jack. So when we put the new one in, we just got to make sure that lines up and that this cable sits nicely. And then we just fold that, make sure these are down nice and firmly. There we go. Now we can put the bottom back on after, take 2 seconds and blow this guy out. Plastic coming out everywhere. Okay, so fans cleaned out, hinges away, bottom back on. Now let's get these tightened down. Be careful, these hinges are extremely malleable. Hello, Sulian. Make sure we get these screws into their correct places. Make sure they're nice and firm. Don't over tighten. Don't want to break the bottom of the laptop. Down. Go ahead, put that back in there. This back in here. This corner is kind of sort of effed. That plastic piece that I threw in here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to warn them about this corner because this corner is actually completely missing now. That's all right. So that's the bottom all done. Now let's do the actual LCD cover. So, and these stay on the inside. Line this up. There we go. Man, these hinges are quite thin. So one of the things that we have to remember is that all of these cables go underneath the aluminum tape. So like normally these guys, when they are put together, they're put together the opposite way of what we're doing. So you have the individual cables like added to the screen and to the LCD and behind the LCD, and then you go in behind that, and then you attach it to the PC. So not the other way around. So I'm just gonna line everything up here, and I'm still very tempted to do that because I just want to get everything lined up as nicely as possible here. I need those hinges. There's screws in those hinges. That one doesn't have any. Where are the other ones at? This one does. I need those screws. Yeah, we're actually working today. All right, so on the bottom here, there's actually 2 different types of screws for these hinges. There is a single silver screw, which goes on the outside, and I'll show you that here in a second, which is actually this screw. But for what we're doing now, we're going to give this cover as much support as we can, even if it means necessarily putting screws back where they don't necessarily go for the time being. That is not threading at all. So I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to go get all new screws for this, because like I said, this one threads. We got this guy. I'm pretty sure this guy is up here. Yeah, there we go. And then we can work on running these cables, because one goes here and then one goes here, and we'll do the same thing on this side because we're gonna be able to access that. So before we can do that, we need to get all these screws out of here. And we'll grab ourselves a little pair of needle nose and back these guys out, and we'll get them installed one at a time. And again, we're gonna do the same thing we did on this side. We're gonna put the screw that is the external screw for the front of the LCD cover in there. So as to, see if I can just force that out. No, yeah, it worked, nice. Just to give this thing as much reinforcement as possible, because the last thing you want to do is, we already know this is a failure point on this. I'm not gonna give it more ability to fail in that same spot. All right, goodbye Hinge, goodbye Hinge. Okay, and then the top one. So this one here, I know that the camera goes underneath this. So we'll unscrew that in a second. Like I said, we're giving this thing as much as support as possible. All right, so for now, for routing this, come in here, there's a nice little channel. So I want to put the white cable in first, seeing as it's going the farthest, then we'll put the black cable on top of it. All right, Emily, I'll use this nice flat tool to run this cable. We are going up here, and there are two little channels, which, you can see the two little channels right there, right where I have that white cable. There's two individual channels, and you just have to work this into that channel. And then the black cable just goes in the upper one. Actually, looking at this, reverse what I said. The black cable goes in the bottom channel, the white cable goes in the top channel. Because that's how they have designed this, just to confuse me. Off, black cable goes on top, or it goes on the bottom. So we'll back the white cable up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. White cable. So let's get this Wi-Fi antenna lined up to where it needs to be. Black cable in. Okay, that goes down. This goes across. This white cable I think is going to have to get pulled back a little bit because we got a little bit extra cable that I'm not sure where it goes. Let's just pull it back. And then you can use a flathead screwdriver or something, just gently just go over this whole thing and reapply the adhesive, and it'll generally want to stay down on its own at that point. All right, now, so we'll say this side's done, and then once we get the screen sitting on top of this will be a non-issue. Now, this cable, yeah, this does have a GPU, Emily, but I don't know what GPU it has. So this side, same deal. We're just going to gently work it around. We're going to follow the paths. This cable going to go this way. And that's going to go right to there, which is the back of that. And this cable is going to flip around. Now, this is where we start seeing the manufacturer included this adhesive right here. So the little blue thing is, you're going to pull that off, but we're not going to do that quite yet, because for now, we need to make sure that this, which is the actual run for the camera, is supposed to be underneath here on the inside of these little tabs. So you can see there's these little tabs right here. That cable should be sitting right there, and I'll show you once we have all the cable actually ran into place what that's supposed to look like. So for each of these, we just fold it up, go on the inside, fold it up, go on the inside, inside, fold it up, go on the inside. Now, when we get to this corner, this is where we're going to undo this screw. This, again, we have a little blue pull tab up here that we'll do. That gets folded up, and this runs to there. So one thing I'm noticing with this, while I'm doing this, is that this cable is longer than what is needed, which is fine, and then we just have to make small adjustments, and then we'll go back and we'll pull adhesive and whatnot. So, comes in like that, we go under, over, under. Now we take our camera, which the alcohol is dried by this point. We're going to, before we actually adhere it back down, we're going to plug this cable back in, because we want to make this as easy on ourselves as possible, and we're not putting awkward undue pressure on this. Pull this adhesive, the little adhesive cover out of the way to make sure it's actually getting in there, and then just pinch it from the top, and you'll feel it click into place. It's a gentle click. If you don't feel a gentle click, don't keep pressing. It's probably in there all the way. And then now we are going to work our way backwards with adhesive. We need to make sure that the top of this is underneath this lip that's right here. If it's not under that lip, the LCD bezel won't actually close. All right, and then we'll slowly start working our way back, which for the most part, everything looks like it's gonna line up quite nicely. So we'll take this screw out one more time, come over here, lift this corner, position our cable exactly where it needs to go, pull that, fold down. And then for each one of these, we're gonna do the same thing. We're going to lift this up, peel the paper off of it, and then down we go. Lift, peel, down, lift, peel, down, lift, peel, and then down. And now we're going to put this hinge back into place. And we'll get that hydrate in just a second, Emily. So that is the camera cable up top there, Rain Man. Wi-Fi on this guy is on the bottom. Wi-Fi is all the way down here. So it's just the camera. So like I said, I'll show you guys, this is what it's supposed to look like once you have the cable in place and underneath the little adhesive pulls. And then we have one more to do down here. Just make sure everything is lining up correctly underneath, nothing's pulling. Pull off the other blue one and fold it over and just tap it down without piercing anything. Now we are ready to hook up our screen. So let's see if they ship me the right screen. That's the other guy on this. Yes, you can definitely, if the Wi-Fi cables are running up to the top, you can, if you pinch them, you can kill your Wi-Fi. And then you just gotta order Wi-Fi cables. Is this a good laptop? It's not a bad laptop, we'll put it like that. It's a 9th gen i5. Are there better laptops out there? Sure. It has a dedicated video card of some sort, which I don't know. It is an Asus tough gaming laptop. So it's better than a Chromebook, that's for sure. It's better than a, well, we're shipping this back. So you can see we have a problem. Let's go ahead and do an RMA on this right away. Now I'm gonna take 4 photos. Shipping box. The shipping box for this looks fine. No, it's kinked in over here. Shipping label. LCD back, full shot. LCD front, damage visible, right there. And then I guess I mean, yeah, you can see it's like very, very damaged. But let's just continue this as if we were gonna continue going on, so that way I can kind of finish out this video. So then we'll connect our LCD. We're not gonna power this on. And then once that LCD is in there, we have 2 strips. We'll pull those strips, and then we will just fold this up into place, which this one here, you're gonna have to make sure that these hinges stay actually bent out, because it looks like they're holding it in slightly. So once that's in place and you pull off your front, then you'll have your front cover. So we will need to take out the silver screws in the bottom hinges, like that and like that, and then with these guys, they have little hooks on these corners. You want to lay this back basically as far as it'll go, and then just gently slide that in, and then it'll click together all the way around, and then you put your screws back in, and that's it. And then you power on and you continue with your day using your newly repaired laptop. Unfortunately, can't finish this right now because we have to replace this screen, but that is how you go through this process. So yeah, that's it. On to the outro. So get that repackaged. Yeah, this is already a much better situation than we were looking at. Hey, thanks for watching that video. If you liked that video, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. And I stream daily on Twitch at twitch.tv/Bradenton PC Repair. If you want to learn more about my services, you can check out BradentonPCRepair.com. And if you have questions when I'm not streaming, you can get a link to our Discord down in the description below. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.